today I will explain to you what is brooding and show you how we brood our new day-old chicks. Alright, so brooding is when you provide special care for the chicks, especially providing warmth for them. Because as you know, they can't control their body temperature, and at the moment they have hair on them, they don't have feathers. So here in Jamaica we normally brood them for 2 weeks. Alright, so we're going to show you how we set up the brooder. So this compartment of the whole coop is what we call the brooder. Now inside the brooder we have heat lamps. So those bulbs, they are heat bulbs. They provide a lot of heat, right? What they do is to give the chickens heat. Alright, so inside we have newspaper, but before we put the newspaper, we put the sawdust. Right? And before we put sawdust, we sprinkle white lime, right, to kill the germs that would be in there from the previous batch of chickens. Alright, but these are day-old chicks, so what we normally do first, after we put the sawdust, we put the newspaper to cover the sawdust. So when these new chicks come, we don't want them to eat the sawdust because the sawdust might puncture their stomach. So what we do is, in the brooder we also have feed, and because we want the chicks to know the feed different from the sawdust and any other objects, we also sprinkle on the newspaper. So we normally do that during brooding, so the chicks can get familiarized with the feed and know the feed. We also make sure we provide water. So before the chicks arrive, we turn on the heat bulbs and make sure in the brooder is warm and the water is warmed up. So we introduce them to the chicks. In the water pans, because we don't want the chicks to wet up their stomach, we put a hose inside. Alright, so the chicks don't go in the water too much. So as you can see right here, if the chicks were allowed to go in, their stomach would, their chest area would be wet and they would catch a cold easily. Alright, so in the brooder we make sure the water is in place, the feed, the sawdust, the heat lamps, and of course we make sure it is protected from rodents, rats. Rats can kill your chickens, cats, so make sure the brooder is well protected from rats. And the next thing we do, we have a curtain for the brooder. So we use the curtain. We now pull down the curtain. And what the curtain will do is to take out the draft from the chickens, meaning the cold breeze, because they cannot control their own body temperature. So for instance, if we go outside and the rain start falling, what will happen? The chicks will get cold, they will bundle on themselves and crush each other and we lose the chicks. So we have a curtain that we would place around the brooder. Also for extra warmth, we place curtain around the coop as well. Alright, this side here, we leave it open for now because I want to make the video. But apart from that, when I'm finished, I'm going to pull down the curtain. So we have curtain outside as well to help with more protection in terms of weather. Because Highgate, this is in the Highgate region, St. Mary High School. And what happened, up here get very cold, especially in the nights. And if rain start falling, it can easily change the temperature in the coop. Alright, so we have 2 layers of protection from the weather. So there's something else I wanted to show you. Alright, what I want to show you, and this is important, normally what I want to show you is It's very important now. This normally come and see sec. If you want to know if the chickens are comfortable, all you have to do is to observe the chickens. Now, if you look at these chickens, you can see that they are okay with the temperature. Because they are scattered. Alright, if they are bundling on each other, then you know that they are cold. Alright, so if they are cold, the heat lamps, they are adjustable, we'll carry them down closer. And if they are too hot, if they are too far apart, then we pull up the heat lamps. Alright guys, so that is it basically for brooding. Basically providing conditions that are suitable for the chicks, warmth, also getting them used to the weather and the field and so forth. Thanks for viewing guys. Hope you learn a lot. Thanks.